Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Tory Lanez' bike. He's seeking a pardon and an appeal. This is his first interview from the California Correctional Institution, CCI, that he's currently housed in, bruh. He's dead 3 out of 10 years, 7 more to go, but he said he'll be out by New Year's. Let's get into the content.
Violence towards a woman. I would never hit a woman, let alone shoot a woman.
Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, spoke to NBC News from California Men's Colony, a prison where he's 3 years into a 10-year sentence after being found guilty on 3 felony counts, including assault with a semi-automatic firearm.
There is definitely a very big misconception about me that seems to the public as I'm this monster. And I feel like I was catapulted into this poster child for the unprotection of Black women. And it's just so unlike me. And I've never really had a chance to express that. But you can look at my criminal record. I don't have one. I never had one. And I feel like, that connotation that I would do anything of this monstrous proportion is just, it's completely incorrect and it's wrong.
Lanez declined to testify during his 2022 trial. Do you regret not taking the stand?
I think if I would have taken the stand, the verdict would have definitely been very different.
The rapper's legal team filed an appeal, which was denied in November. But his team is continuing to fight, with plans to file multiple appeals next week, this time with the California Supreme Court, in one claiming newly discovered evidence that they weren't provided during Lanez's 2022 trial, including hundreds of pages of medical records for Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, which they allege raise questions about the fragments removed from her foot after surgery. His team argues that the fragments were not provided ahead of trial and that this was a violation of due process.
And we didn't have that chance. Or perhaps we could have questioned the doctors differently when they were on stand to impeach them, because it does look suspicious.
But in the appeal denied in November, the court did address the fragments, ruling that the surgeon's testimony was, quote, more than sufficient to prove great bodily injury on Pete. Proving something like this on appeal is tough.
This is a really, really difficult appellate argument for defendants to prove, because they have to show if the evidence actually came into court, the jury would have found differently. It's an uphill battle, and it's something that often torpedoes any defense appellate argument.
The Los Angeles District Attorney's Office and representatives for Megan Thee Stallion have not responded to NBC News' request for comment.
I believe not only that I was wrongfully convicted, but the amount of new evidence that has emerged since that trial, I think, has been overwhelming.
What has life been like in prison for the last couple of years?
Truthfully, I've done my best to keep my head above water, but mentally, I've gone through trauma that I sometimes even struggle with, because I never imagined myself dealing with things that I would have to deal with. I've been stabbed 17 times. Almost lost my life.
If you could say something to Megan Thee Stallion today, what would it be?
I think that I wouldn't say something directly to her. I would like that moment to happen in person. We've both gone through a lot. There's this connotation that, like, I share this hatred for her, but I don't. I genuinely passed that. I'm at a place of healing in my life. I'm at a place of taking accountability for the things that I did wrong. And when I talk about my case, I don't want it to be taken as me coming at her, because it's not that. I'm just asking for somebody in the system to look at my case and look at the evidence and ask if this was fair.
And with that, Chloe Molas joins us now on set. So, Chloe, Tory Lanez is also seeking a pardon from Governor Gavin Newsom?
That's right. His legal team has filed the necessary paperwork, and it is before the governor now. So they're seeking either a pardon where his criminal record will be wiped clean, he would be released from prison, or to have his sentence commuted, meaning that the time he has served is sufficient, and release him, but that doesn't change his criminal record. As for when this could happen, the governor typically does these twice a year, so this could happen before the new year.
All right. Chloe Molas first. Chloe, thank you.
just get straight into it. I hear everything they start talking about. Yeah, I hear him. You know what I mean? I hear him. Who shot Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah, who shot Megan Thee Stallion? Disinformation. The reason I'm asking you, bro, because disinformation is the information that will set you free. Yeah, this is gonna set you free. All that other shit don't mean shit, bro. Yeah, all that other shit don't mean shit. You can get people to rally behind you, all this other shit, but until the truth comes out, bro, I don't see how you can move past this. You're accepting your truth. You're accepting what you did in the situation. Nigga, be honest then. Be honest. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Him not taking that stand kind of fucked him. You know what I mean? Made him look like he had something to hide. Maybe. Had he got up there and told them people who done it, what happened, he wouldn't be in this situation. 3 out of 10 years, man. He got 7 more to go. He's been stabbed 17 times. This is real life, bro. Yeah, this is real life. I gotta give it to him, though. They start still looking like itself. And that Peterson album was hard, you know what I mean? But I'm with Megan Thee Stallion on this one. Maybe y'all was all fucked up. Who shot Megan Thee Stallion, bro? That's all people want to hear, bro. It is all people want to hear. The doctors had already checked out the fragments. They said the fragments were, in fact, fragments and not glass. You know what I mean? So bullets were fired. Somebody shot the gun. If it was Kelsey, son, you have to say that. You know what I mean? You got to say that, or just do your 10, nigga. Yeah, walk that shit down. You want to be G'd up. I don't have a record. I don't have a record. That's because you was never caught for anything. You know what I mean? You were never caught for that. I think some people get it confused. Because you think, oh, I don't have a record, speaks for you. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. You know, let's be honest. Let's just be real. All type of shit go on behind the scenes that people would never find out about. Guess why? Because you don't have a record. You know what I mean? Look, drop it in the comments. I'm balling up the smallest little tissue for Daystar Peterson. Why? If you were innocent, you should have got up there and said you were innocent. Don't let the game play you, then say you were fucked over, you were railroaded. You had a chance, brother. Just being honest, man. I know people don't want to hear it, but I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. All I can do is be honest about this shit, fam. Other than that, I rock with him. I like him. But that damn bit, then, you know what I mean, something happened. You know what I mean? Nigga want to know the truth. You inquire your mind, want to know the truth. And I'm not playing police, detective. The internet gonna do that shit for you. You know what I mean? But this is like some real shit going on. Bro, really trying to get out that bitch. But only the truth shall set you free. You know what I mean? Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up, nigga. Peace. Scars from the playground.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it. I play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill. It gotta be about business.